Yeah, and I mean that was just great team play right there. You get the tag, instantly you have the
Hmm.
out shots coming in, you have the flank coming in from double door, coming out from Yato, and I mean I think that's about as perfect as you can play it right there.
Yep. I mean, and also we have, yeah, the Blade Storm coming in from Risky. We should see the op coming in from Valril here. I think this
Ooh,
hand, oh,
Pippi.
Pippi
Oh,
Lobby with the great flick, picking up 2 kills here onto mid.
that is massive right now. They know they like this A push. They have the Cypher trip set up. And there's the info right there. I would think they would try and rotate out as Yato has this locked down with the op. Risky.
Ooh,
Ooh, the
warning
Knives
shot.
does manage to catch Yato. Now we have Spike going down. The rotate's coming out over from mid. 2 from double door. But the tag
Great
comes out
tag.
over onto Risky.
Let's play.
Great Molly by user ID there. Just making space, getting them to rotate. Shots coming in. User ID and Ube trades. Ube with another one.
Ube coming out with the smoke here, trying to play the angle with the tip of the gun. I think
Doesn't
user
spot
ID
it.
just saw that.
I don't think he spotted though.
Security molly going down. This should be the round right here.
But Valriel with the ult, is he gonna catch? But Ube swings out and catches user ID in the back.
And the op 4K to close that out. Can we talk about user IDs, mollies? All of them have hit. They have been so great. I don't think I've seen a single molly miss.
Yeah, but Ube, honestly, even though they haven't missed, are they really would you say they're really a hit if they didn't really tag anyone? I would say Ube's Molly's there. The lineup, I think that's the one that really would be more impactful. Just ensuring user ID doesn't get that
Oh,
defuse off.
absolutely. Absolutely. The insurance are you
Mm-hmm.
always gotta respect that.
100%, yeah.
It looks like we're gonna be going into another knife fight here.
Just to
Shake
open the
off the
round
first
off.
half. Yeah, shake off the first half, have a little
All
bit
right,
of
are we
fun.
gonna see Hein with that last kill? The strong showing. You did say he doesn't lose these knife fights.
Oh, and this is scary. Yato just running for their life. So is Llama.
Oh, this time we see some fights onto the A site here. Knives out and slots.
3v1.
Yeah, just crowding over Llama. Hein picks up a headshot kill there.
Oh, and the switch out Ube getting one quick hit in there.
Valriel
Valriel.
picks up one.
Oh, and
Xenon
Ube goes
trades.
down.
Yato trades. Where's Hein? There he is. Hein, Yato. And you did
He
say
never loses.
he does not lose these knife fights. How does he do it? What is his secret?
I have no idea, but I need to learn.
I
Learn from
definitely,
the master.
yeah, I need to definitely pick up some tips as well if he's willing to impart any.
Just a couple of comp game tricks to bring out in your next one whenever you get those magic games.
Yep, definitely. This time, TLC doing the default defense here, and we already see the wall coming in onto the A side from user ID. Risky able to pick up one as they peek out. User ID a little hesitant, but now with the wall, they're able to make their way onto site. Smokes coming in from Risky.
Spike down A.
Risky just holding down caves right there. Yato is able to trade it out, but Ube is right there to pick up the AFK and spawn. They know the pressure's on from behind. This can cause them to turn around, and Yato manages to pick up Ube. The spike's down over in cave. This is awkward.
I think
It's just a
Yato's just
firing
looking for
squad.
picks now into off angles. They don't know where he's at.
They do know Spike is down in cave. I think they heard The door open. Ooh, this could be big right here,
Ooh.
though.
Yato can hear the footsteps coming in.
Oh no, from spawn.
Oh, and he picks up
Oh.
one onto
30
Llama,
seconds left.
and the transitions come out, the rotations, but Hein ready to go, gets the closing kill onto Yato.
I mean, good job by Yato. That's all you can really do there is just try and hurt their eco a little bit more. Do what you can.
Yep, especially on that saving round there. Yeah, I think, TLC, they're looking pretty good coming into this half, winning the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely. Whenever you win the first round, you're pretty much expected to win the second. Obviously, with the knife fight, that's a little bit different. But you come into this third round with such an eco advantage.
Yeah,
Whenever you
Knife-
manage to win those first 2.
Knife comes out from Hein, catches Viper, Pippi, and user ID pushing onto hulls there. Walls do come in, preventing that sight there from Ube.
Ooh,
Pippi
Yato.
lobby.
Pippi
With the
managing to
kill.
catch out Hein. Yato potentially looking down into mid to catch something. Seagun also deep into double doors. I don't think they're going to be expecting this at all.
Oh, but we see
Oh,
Seagun?
Ube.
Ube,
Spike
but
down
Ube
A.
wins that duel there. Spike down. Pippi lobby, taking it slow.
Headshot.
Risky with the Blade Storm and a click to the head makes it a little bit harder for slots to push on the site.
Last player standing.
That's just a tough push right there. You have everybody collapsing in around you, and again down to Yato.
Yep.
Risky has been so productive with these blade storms.
Insane. Absolutely insane plays coming in from Risky. The double updraft and getting that headshot. That was just beautiful. Hopefully Yato, he has his blade storms coming in. Hopefully we can see the same thing.
Absolutely. I mean, anytime I can get one legit, I'm like, hey, I did good. And seeing Risky here just absolutely popping off with them,
Yep.
I'm a little bit jealous, but you love to see it.
Ube already with a wall down on mid, hoping to prevent any aggression pushes onto mid there. Pippi Lavi able to walk through slowly,
Get out of my
and
way.
Hein creeping through halls, ensuring there's no aggressive pushes.
And I like this little shake-up here. They're finally pushing over to B. They haven't really had any presence so far.
Ooh, and the molly comes out from user ID. Both are used, but the slowdown comes in from chamber.
Oh,
Yato!
Yato!
The blades! Hopefully we
Jordan
see
does
more.
manage to catch out Ube.
Spike planted.
Now we have a 3v3. Spike is down, and we still see Yato with the blades. Risky and Llama able to pick up 2, making it a little bit more even. Yato does find a blade onto Risky's head, throwing out some warning shots onto the B hall there.
No, we have collapse coming in from the defenders here.
One
Spike
enemy
is
remaining.
ticking away, but Llama manages to catch us out. User ID. Yato, unfortunately, the swing was just a little bit off right there.
That was a great play by TLC. Great movement by TLC. The way Hein was able to just
point.
juggle in between the walls to allow Llama to peek out and pick up that kill onto Yato. That was great synergy between those two there.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the team play that you're able to do, the kind of coordination that you have. I mean, some of these people have played with, their teams a little bit more than others, either from previous tournaments or earlier in the week, but it's that communication. It's so big, and you can definitely see that on full display here coming out from TLC. They're very in sync with each other.
TLC 1 round away from making this a win here. Yato coming in trying to just not get tagged, not get that kill. Let's see if they make a successful plant onto the A site. User ID able to pick up a kill onto Llama. Seagun pushing onto site. And they're planting now. Cypher grabbing information on where everybody is located. Slots looking like they're gonna take this round.
3 kills with the Bulldog. That is extremely respectable here, but Valriel
Last player
is ready with the op. Pippi managing to shut down Ube. Oh! Quick little peek, but the flick was not there, and Pippi manages to catch that one out. Will they take the second op? No, they're just going to stick with the one for Yato, but that's always terrifying. Somebody lurking a tight corner with an op.
Yeah, I think they were happy to take that away from Valriel there, but looking pretty good. Those walls coming in from Viper, just giving them the space to push onto site there. I think user ID helping his team out with the util.
They did get the op away from Valriel, but not for very long. We are going to have the Headhunter coming out, and Hein also with an op. They're just going to be double holding here. We do have a push over onto B, but the spike is already down in a weird spot. Valriel is staring it down right now.
Pippi Lobby with the Empress hoping to grab Spike and make this plant down. Yato with an op of his own. They're taking a peek. They're hoping to catch heads. Owl drone comes out from Llama, but unfortunately gets taken out by Yato.
And immediately we see this beginning of a push here for the retake, but Pippi manages to shut down Llama over in Arches, and Yato with the wallbang headshot.
Oops.
Risky.
I can't believe it. All these op kills.
This is just a slugfest back and forth right now. The simple gun throw. You gotta love it.
Yeah, the distraction. Oh man, Yato Risky op duel here. Risky opting to save the op, saving the economy, knowing that it's gonna be a really tough push onto that B side, especially with Yato looking down his sights there.
Yeah, right here. I mean, you don't want to fall into that slippery slope of, oh, now we're losing our eco. We've got to keep half buying and hoping that it works out. So I do like the save right there. I think that's could potentially be the round here. But I believe for a 4v5 match. I mean, Sloths have just played this phenomenally. I don't think I can ask for anything more, but I would like to see it. I want to ask for it.
We see the wall coming in from user ID onto that A site. Hunter's Fury from Llama does tag user ID just slightly there, but user ID escapes with his life. Still looking to make that A push there. Some mollies coming out, scaring TLC a little bit.
User ID with the happy feet there. Llama does manage to find 2. Blind coming out, trying to get a little bit of space here, trying to get a purchase, but Risky is immediately shutting that down. Viper's pick comes out from Ube, from user ID.
Hein tries to sneak from behind, but gets taken out by Seagun. Yato and Llama finds a kill each.
Ooh, Yato with the op over in double door. They have a good crossfire setup here. Llama 30 HP in the middle does get caught. And now it's just Valriel again with the op holding this really scary corner that he just had.
Need to switch to the Vandal, but unfortunately didn't come out in time as Pippi Lobby swings out and grabs that last kill. That was a great play by Seagun there. Teasing the plant out multiple times as his teammates just swung out and picks up and grabs the kills.
Yeah, and that Viper's pick coming out, just buying so much room for them to get straight out onto site, make sure that they got that spike down, and the flank coming in from Yato over into mid was just absolutely huge, allowing that nice crossfire and breaking open the point for them.
Tripwires do come out to ensure that there's nobody flanking. User ID picks up the first kill onto Ube. This is going to be huge. Taking out that controller early.
User ID on a heater right now manages to catch out Valreal as well. And we're already down to a 4v2. The round just started. I like this aggression so much. Spike's already going down. They're
Spike
taking
planted.
all of this room up into arches.
One enemy remaining.
Yato holding down the fort, grabs another pick onto that B hall there.
Llama, the cheeky pick. Oh, the timing.
User ID so strong, picking up the first 2 kills, opening the site up. Great util usage with the wall, allowing for that space to have Sloths just make their moves onto B site there.
And this is going to be a risky round for TLC right here. They are fully invested into this round. If they don't stop it here, this could be a couple round runaway.
Yeah,
Here for Sloth.
for sure, especially with their economy, looking like they're putting everything in. Sloths looking so strong. Sloths have just won the last 4 rounds, preventing TLC from closing this map out.
See if they can hold on here. We do have knives for Risky ready. Probably going to save that for the next round. Everyone's just poking a little bit here, trying to see if they can catch anybody on a weird angle.
Vegan with
Risky.
the camera early on to detect Risky, knowing that they're not pushing on quite yet. Risky staying where he is, picking up the kill. Oh man,
Last player
Slaughter coming in.
Down A. Flawless.
Wow.
Defenders win.
That was they hit the go button and that round was over. That was immediately a quick response for TLC, managing to shut out this first game on Breeze 13-8. Honestly, I really like the way that Sloths played that. I don't think that the scoreboard or the end score necessarily says everything there. I think that this is going to be a hell of a close game going into this second game.
Yeah, definitely, Risky played out of their minds right there. Despite being tagged by the Cypher cam, despite being spotted there, held his position, and as you saw, getting that first kill into Pippi Lobby, trying to make that push there, I think really just closed the round out for TLC to pick up this win onto their behalf.
So we will go ahead and kick it over to Rue real quick during this quick intermission.
Intermission. I mean, if you want, you can hear the comms from the background. But for sure, we can always just have intermission for you too.
If we had sat there, I think it would have won.
Yeah, I didn't know if we wanted to try and find another person for Sloths.
They have actually found another gold 3
Oh!
player, so they
Oh,
have
they
a
do?
sub
Okay.
for this game, thankfully, because that was still a really close game.
Really
considering
close.
It was 4v5.
Yeah. I mean, I think, losing Switz was pretty big, but, Seagun able to give the team the info. How many times did his ult, did his cam really provided the players' positioning for Pippi Lobby, Yato, and User ID to just pick up the kills. It was great.
I think their
Really
team was
clutch
really
there.
good.
Yeah.
But also, the Sloths' hold on the sides was all something to be commended too, considering, I mean, besides the fact that they're 4v5, I think that they were still able to take down these powerhouses, because Yato and User ID are definitely a force to be reckoned with. And Risky, I saw him land a 6-shot. Some
Yep.
6 shots, I should say, not just
Yeah.
a 6
Oh,
shot.
yeah.
The last rounds. 6
My
shots.
favorite were the judges, or the judge
Yeah.
kills that he got, defending the site. That was my favorite.
I like how he just stuck in that corner. I was waiting for him to get the kill. And then, like, Pippi just peeked out, and then I was like, goodbye! So,
Great.
well, I think they are still going to stick with their original choices of maps and sides. So we can take a short break while we wait for them to
Yeah.
be ready for the next game.
Good. Right. And now we are back onto the second game in this match. Second match here in this lineup between the Sloths versus TLC. TLC looking really strong in the past map with Breeze taking in the win here. However, they took the win 5v4 and Sloths coming in with a 5th player. Who do you think this map is going to go to, Zader?
I don't know. I like this shakeup coming out from Sloths here. I think this triple duelist could be really oppressive. They had moments where they were aggressive on Breeze, but I mean, it's kind of hard to be aggressive 4v5, of course.
Mhm.
But the moments that they did have the aggressive pushes, they coordinated really well. They got some really good picks. They managed to get into sight. Couldn't quite finish very well. But I think with this 5th player and having the triple duelist setup here, I think they should be pretty strong here, especially on Vine being such an attacker-sided map.
Yeah, and honestly, you know, with Pippi Lobby and Seagun
Select your agent.
providing the info, providing the space control, should make it easy for the triple duelist comp to come on in. Looking like we're seeing that Brim Peck on bind, my favorite. Ube, known for the lineups. I can't wait to see what he has in his pockets.
Yeah, we were talking about it during the break, and Ube has some good lineups with, and of course, now that Daddy Brim is back to meta, you know,
Yep.
we absolutely love to see it. So
Yeah. Just gonna make him that much stronger.
absolutely, and I do think coming out from TLC here, obviously we have Hein on the KO. That's kind of matches up with the Sova here. A little bit of intel, not quite as useful intel wise, but definitely does help shut down some of the pushes. So I think this is going to be probably. I think the second half is going to be stronger for both sides.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, Hein, great counter pick on that triple duelist. You know, you're gonna. Well, I have no doubt we're gonna see a lot of aggression coming in from that triple duelist comp when the half switches here. But you know, they're starting off on defense. I wonder how they're going to respond to TLC's pushes here.
Yeah, it'll be
With
interesting to see how they
aggression. Oh, and we have the knife fight coming through. Oh,
Oh, the
Kivu
1v1s. Let's
and
go.
Lana. Let's go. And Kivu wins out the duel there. Velreal comes in, tags out. Kivu gets a slot.
Kiba with 2.
Whew. Oh man, where's Hein when you need him?
Oh, he's having a dance party over in showers right now. Oh, and Kiba with the
takes
quick
out Hein.
shake.
Dang,
A
Ube
challenger
trades out.
approaches.
I love this 1v1
Last
format they
player
have
standing.
here.
I have the
Spike
spike.
down A.
The skin buff. Risky, I believe.
1v3.
What?
Oh.
Oh,
Ooh, one
tag
for one,
each
one
other.
for one.
and Risky
Risky.
wins out.
The headshot.
Oh,
Oh.
but Pippi Lobby with the finishing blow onto Risky. Kivu, 3 kills coming in, taking out Hein, the knife king from past games.
Coming straight into the server, immediately dropping 3, and getting a quick little shank onto the reigning king Hein as he's running by. You love to see it.
It's absolutely fantastic. And Hein, I think, you know, can see that he has a contender for that knife kill. Looking forward probably for a rematch. Now going on to the second round here, Recon Bolt comes in from Pippi Lobby, doesn't catch anyone. Seagun checking out Hookah. User ID picks up the first kill with the Marshall on B Long.
Like this B push, but I do think that they should have sent a second person down long, but Velreal picking up a second. Seagun with a trade onto Hein.
Evu
down
pushing in aggressively, taking out another person on A short there.
spike down, but Kivu looked away from it, expecting to hear somebody else coming across. The TP going back, but Seagun was already there and waiting, lurking. Oh, this could
User
be.
ID with the Marshall pick, but Risky with the Sheriff. The Ion Sheriff grabbing that kill on User ID as they make their way onto B now.
Oh, and Seagun trying to get a little bit more info, trying to get a little bit closer, and paid the price for it. Risky there with the Marshall.
30 seconds
Head
left.
taps are just on fire today.
Risky throwing a couple grenades onto defender spawn there. Doesn't find anyone, and Kivu, Pippi, Alavi makes her way onto site now.
This is such a strong crossfire
enemy
coming out.
remaining.
Velrio catches out
Last player
Kivu.
standing.
Pippi with the
Alavi was
trade.
out.
Risky does manage to catch out Pippi.
Great defense after the plant there coming in from TLC. Great movement there. Risky able to pick that kill onto User ID with the Marshall, and Seagun falls as well.
I like the when they took that site, they instantly went for the crossfire there. Like you saw Risky run straight over to CT. That's just like perfect setup right there. Nobody's lagging behind, and Risky's on fire right now.
Yeah. Oh, the orb comes out. User ID trying to make it a little bit easier, but Llama finds the kill. Recon Dart comes in through the TP, doesn't pick anyone up.
Ooh, and Seagun, unfortunately, Velrio was there. I hate to see that. Velrio going for a second, but Yato manages to
Yato!
connect the shots.
Oh man, Yato on that Marshall is so strong. Seagun, unfortunately, the Shorty v Vandal, we all know who's gonna win out. And Pippi Lavi hoping to trade his Shorty for a Shorty.
Standing.
Risky picking up 2 and Llama to close it out here. I mean, that was just gun diff right there.
Yeah, 100, definitely. Especially when you saw Seagun trying to hopefully pick up that Shorty kill from afar.
Those are one of those ones that sit with you for a round or two. We do have the op coming out here for User ID, and a mostly full buy coming out from both sides. Just a little bit short on Yato with the Marshall, but Yato with the Marshall is nothing to sneeze at. And then we have Hein with the Spectre. Otherwise, pretty even buys here. Risky does have the Showstopper available for Raze.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The peaks coming out. Llama picks up Kivu. User ID able to take Risky out early in this round here. And as they make their way back for more cover, waiting for TLC to push onto site 4v4.
I'd like to see them play this a little bit slow here and see if maybe they can bait this op into either rotating out or taking a weird position, catching them in a weird transition phase for User ID, but it doesn't look like User ID wants to move just yet. TLC a little indecisive about where they want to go.
It was looking like they were going to make that B push when Velreal throwing out the smoke onto the A short to provide cover, but playing the timing really well here as they make their way onto that B site.
This is going to bring out the rotation from Sloss. They're going to be ready for this.
Oh, Seagun with the
30 seconds
smokes, preventing the push here.
Ooh, and Yato with the Marshall.
Last player standing.
Pippi Lummi
Yes.
fighting 2.
Oh,
Oh,
Velreal
Velreal.
with the transition,
one bullet.
moving over.
One enemy remaining.
Velreal with 3.
10 seconds left.
Are they
Now
able
you
to
gotta
get the
fight
plant
that
off? With 6 seconds left.
Could wallbang this. Oh, the timing right there, Velreal.
And user
Has
ID,
no idea.
all they have. Oh,
Do it.
just
Do it.
playing. Oh my god.
User ID.
Playing
The-
with Risky there. Playing with Velreal, I believe. Yeah.
I
So
love
great.
the confidence of that. If that was
Oozing.
me, I would have panicked and missed.
Yeah, and I mean, we've seen some misses on the stationary players, and I would have totally felt the same way.
Going into this 5th round here, got a
Yeah.
broken by coming out from slots, but they still have this op on user ID, and Yato again with that Marshall just dominating with the headshots.
Honestly, C-Gun's use there of the smoke making it that push a little bit harder really helped.
Oh,
Ooh,
C-Gun,
C-Gun.
that Roomba was so unfortunate, manages to get double
If you want to be with the
smoke.
judge. Risky
What?
with the nade. Misses, but still picks up the kill on user ID there. Nades coming out from Risky, preventing anybody from pushing through the transition there. Kivu on this slow flank.
Oh, and the shorty, this could be huge.
Ooh.
And it is!
He picks up a shorty kill.
Catches the Vandal and the Overheal here. Great positioning.
Great molly.
Still in sight.
Low push. Kind of has an idea of where they were, but Llama over into Kabi reacts a little bit faster. Kivu falling here in the 5th round, but we do have some interesting ults coming up here for TLC.
Honestly, the molly coming in from Hein, great placement preventing Kivu from taking the angles that he wanted to take there. Great way for Hein to play it slow, wait for the push on to allow Llama to pick up the kill there.
Bomb buddy out.
Ooh, nice spots, Risky. But with the boombot makes it really hard for them to push aggressively.
That's such a quick clear over into
Oh.
Hookah and the pickup onto C-Gun. Risky manages to get away from the bomb, and here we have the KJ ulti coming out, locked down for the attacking team here, trying to buy a little bit of space. Yato stuck on site, 4v1 looking down a firing squad. Ube manages to close it out, pushing straight in, but here we have user ID on the flank with the knives out.
Kivu as well, pushing on these different angles, but Risky able to pick one up.
Standing.
User ID unlucky as Llama takes out one tap onto the face, and Risky picks up the very last kill with the nades there.
I absolutely love how aggressive that push was right there. They went in, they took all of the control out of Hookah just right off the bat and managed to find a pick out of it too. I would have been happy if, Risky died there and they still got all that control, but manages to come out with a kill on top of it and just absolutely obliterated the defense on that site, bought themselves all the time in the world. Fantastic pusher coming out from TLC.
When you take out C-Gun, the sole controller makes it so easy to just, plow onto site, like you said, and take the space that they need there. C-Gun really needs to value his life a little bit more. Great way to do so, changing up the positioning like he's doing right now.
We have Risky living up to their name, going straight in. Kills coming out left and right here. Yato with 2.
What a bloodbath!
Holy! And that was just slugfest back and forth. Kivu a little bit late to the party, but with the res, manages to catch out both. Oh, that's unfortunate right there.
Bad timing, but Kivu with the great read, waiting for the res to peek out. That was a great timing by him. And C-Gun, this is exactly what they need, not die so easily to the aggressive pushes. C-Gun, the util coming out from him is crucial. And so if he can basically not die, I think that's just going to help the slots a little bit more.
We have small A push coming in, hiding back a little bit over into market, testing the waters, making sure there's nobody flanking on B. Seagun playing really aggressive there on B long, but user ID managed to catch out Llama, immediately stopping out this push, going over to A. We see the rotate from Bomb heading towards Hookah. Super slow. Nobody wanted to commit. Nobody wants to be the first to die in that. Oh my! User ID almost took the head off of Risky through that wall.
I mean, Risky using some util, trying to make some noise. Here's the TP, but transitions over. Great way of making space for TLC to push onto that B site there. Risky's playing it so well right now.
It's even going to draw out the rotate here
Mhm.
from, excuse me, from Yato. This should be a very quick peek. They know where Seagun is. Ooh, but the counter rotate is already coming. Seagun spotted somebody over into Hookah, but user ID catches out Risky with the headshot with the op.
Knife
Seagun
coming out
owning
from
this
behind. Spots out Seagun, but Seagun able to pick up the kill onto Belreal.
round. Ooh.
They with two. Ube slowly making the way through elbow here.
10
He's
Double
right. He
seconds
needs
stack.
rotate.
7 seconds. And Pippi Lavi knows the timing. So patient. Grabs the kill onto Ube.
I was afraid that was going to turn into just a 1v1 peak right there.
Mhm.
Just over and over. Ube managing to catch out 2 right there. Huge eco attack for TLC there. One last round of full buy coming out from Team Sloss. They do still have the op over on user ID. But this is looking like it could be a little bit snowbally as far as economy is concerned.
I mean, we're seeing a 4v4 right now from from the teams come in. Even though it's, looking like a half buy coming in for slots, on the op, but we've seen user ID pull it out and make some plays. It's not quite what they're hoping for, but let's see. Pippi Lavi and Kivu, perfect timing. They have their ults coming up, and attackers, using their timeout. I think they're strategizing after losing that last 2 rounds.
Yeah, and right here, I mean, you have both of your duelist ults to be able to get in, buy the space. I think if they continue to do what they were doing, where they were just super aggressive there over onto B, and just try and run in, blow all of your utility. Like, you have money on money right now. You're going to be fine the next round. You just go in, pop your utility, try and get some use out of that duelist ult, and get the spike down. I think they should have this, but Pippi Lavi immediately coming out with the Hunter,
And
catches
able
out
to
high.
pull it
Risky!
Wow, the util kills! Risky with 2 from the rocket launcher and picks up a grenade kill. Making it now a 3v3.
Such an awkward situation though, because unfortunately he died for his team. Actually playing this so smart here. Running up behind, taking over A, but the timing is a little bit off. User ID could catch somebody else. Smokes were down. Oh, it's dangerous. Oh, Velreal does manage to get caught out by Yato. The crossfire was there. User ID now sitting heaven with the op.
Yato grabbing another pick, but we see Ube here waiting for his tried and true. Unfortunately, it was onto user ID who can just dash out.
Player standing.
But he goes back in too quick. Oh, this is
Oh,
huge.
the timing! Is Yato able to clutch this one out?
I mean, I think they
Oh!
win this either way. And the
And the
Molly was
Molly!
down. Huge performance from Ube right there.
Yato
Both getting
able to pick up the op though and save.
That's going to be big for user ID going into this next round. This is going to be a little bit of a scuff by for Sloths here, but having that op is going to be absolutely crucial in stopping this push from TLC.
Oh man, the lineups coming in from Ube, we got to see it. The Hellfire, the Molly, what else can we ask for coming in from Ube? Clutching the round out for TLC there. This is what TLC wanted, and this is what we got, and we are not complaining.
Not at all. You love to see it right here, and we have a bit of aggressive defense here coming out from Sloss. They are playing a couple short buys, and we have some Roomba on Roomba action outside of Hookah. Z-Gun manages to catch out Llama, almost catches a second. Risky there with the tap onto Pippi, excuse me.
Satchel out.
Not able to get
and
any use out of the judge.
And the judge
Risky.
with the nades. Kivu losing to the judge from Risky there as well. The booster pack's way too strong coming in from Risky.
Spike planted.
That's a open sight over on the A. All of this action was going down on to be all the kills, and the rest of the team just said, you know what, we'll take that free sight, free bomb.
Enemy kill.
User ID. Managing to
read.
no real. Knows where Hein is.
Is user ID able to clutch this out? The flash! Unfortunately, escaping into the smoke was not enough, and this is where Sloths lose their operator this round here. That's going to be so exciting for TLC to pick up these 2 kills. That timeout seems to be working out.
They came together, got their strategy, got their communication on point, and we're seeing them pull away a little bit right here, and they should be able to catch this one out as well. This is going to be another broken buy coming out from Slots. Or, excuse me, save round.
Yeah, but, we've seen such strong showings from Pippi, Lavi, and user ID. They might be able, you don't know what they have. You don't know if they're going to pop off. They might just win this one out. Z-Gun.
Pressure coming into B. This is going to bring out the rotate immediately from Sloss. Risky blast back through Lobby. Pippi Lobby was there for it. Z-Gun.
Z-Gun with the frenzy kill.
Oh, managed to catch out Valreal. And you were right. I sold them a little bit short here. Oh my.
The save round, and they are at a 2-man advantage right now with this retake coming in from B. Blade Storms come out from user ID. Grabs 2.
Wow. And a perfect 5-0 right there. Wow.
On a save round. User ID with the flank. C-Gun with the smokes. They played that so well.
I'm afraid to say anything now because I'm just gonna have to eat my words again. That's the thing I find with these teams is when you have the full buys come in, you come in with so much confidence that you forget to play with the strategy in mind. You're coming in, you have the full buy, you're coming in, you're plowing, you're confident, but unfortunately you're not thinking about these off angles, you're not thinking about all these different ways the enemy team can get this kill onto you, and you start losing your defenses, and we just see that, they're just falling one by one, 2 slots here. 1v1 fights not turning out well for TLC. That Roomba is going to get the info at the very last second here, but we are going to see TLC start pushing over onto B, collecting the orb. They know they're long now. We see the smoke coming out from C-Gun. Behind in return with the KO shutdown, immediately jumping on a point. Risky clearing out Elbow, or Cubby, excuse me. 2 kills, site is open.
And now TLC with the plant down. Kivu able to make it in a more even fight, a 3v3. Nades come out. The rocket launcher comes out from Yato, doesn't catch anyone. However, he does catch Llama in the head with the Phantom. Ooh! Risky! With the rocket launcher and the kills, able to clutch this round out for TLC.
That was super chaotic, but a very heads-up play from Risky right there. Shot the Showstopper in one direction knew that the only way that that wasn't going to kill is if Jet dashed the other way, immediately peeked it, and managed to catch a headshot right there. That's just really good game sense. That's a lot of hours in the Val to know that right there.
I mean, you know, with the way Risky has been playing, would we expect any less?
Oh, absolutely. Risky just been on fire. And it looks like we're going to get another knife round coming in here
Yeah,
at
looking
the
like
switch.
it. All right, we might see this Hind v Kivu matchup here. They're following that same 1v1 matchup with the spectators here, and Kivu with the first kill onto Llama there.
Oh, the BM healing.
And I love the suppression knife coming in from KO to ensure that doesn't happen. Ooh, and Kivu gets that first knife and wins against Hind the King. The revenge match comes out, but Velreal responding with a kill of his
Player
own.
standing.
Ooh, Pippi finding Velreal going in. Risky with the
Skin buff.
immediate smackdown.
Skin
Who's
buff.
going next? Oh, skin buff, skin buff.
Is Risky gonna grab another one onto user ID?
Risky?
I'm telling you, the skin buff. Ooh,
Ooh,
first
Risky in
hit.
the corner. Doesn't matter. Catches C-Gun. 1v1, 100 health each. Who's got the better movement here?
Both with a hit each.
What's up? Yato!
Yato with the 100 ping buff.
Oh, I love knife fights so much.
So good. Yato coming in clutch with a knife kill there. That's gonna put Slots up with a pretty good with a good economy starting the round off here.
You gotta wonder though, the BM from the Reina heal. That could have been a game changer. I'm not saying anything, I'm just saying.
Right here.
Alrighty, so going into this swap here, we have TLC, pretty standard setup here for defense, and Slots looking like they want to push up through Hookah. Rest of the team's going there. We do have Pippi Lavi here on the flank, probably going to make a little bit of noise here out in showers. Push going on into B. Smokes go down. We have the
but-
rotate coming out from TLC.
Turret spotted, and that gives Llama enough
down,
information to take these 2 kills from onto C-Gun and Kivu.
With a classic too. Absolutely massive here. TLC keeping on this save round are up 4-2 right now.
Yeah, Pippi Lavi able to pick one up, but Fred Velreal trades him out. Ooh,
The judge.
judge! And user ID finds that kill onto the judge. Yato able to pick up one more with the Spectre here, and the spike goes down. Now a 2v2 from both Raze and Jet.
No, it's huge. Risky rotated back over to A.
Oh! The miss read coming in from Slots. Oh man, they thought they were they thought the rotation was coming in from defender spawn. And
That is-
unfortunately not. Risky with the big brain, the 5-head play.
That is a dream come true for Risky right there. You can't ask for anything sweeter than that.
Beautiful shots coming in from Risky. That was amazing.
Now we're gonna have a bonus round coming out for TLC and a half buy coming out for Slots here. This could honestly go either way.
Yeah.
I think if Slots go aggressive here,
Which they are pushing onto that A short
ooh,
right now.
immediately.
Oh, but the smokes. The smokes is making it hard for them to push onto site here.
That's a huge nade splitting up the team right there. I mean, Pippi Lavi managing to catch out Hein. First kill on the board for this round. Ube catching user ID fire. Llama with the follow-ups.
Last player standing.
Oh! And, oh my gosh. Even though they got the pick onto Hein there, Velreal and Risky just able to grab additional kills into U-Haul. Great play. The Molly kill by Ube. Did you see that, Zader?
So it's so beautiful. Anytime you can get a molly kill, that just like there's a little part of my heart that just it smiles. You know, like I love that.
And you know, honestly, this is Ube we're talking about here.
Ube with the mollies is absolutely cracked. Although that's absolutely terrifying. Ube
Oh,
shaking
man.
his mouth running away from the firing squad down B long.
Still, you know, took 0 hits. The luck Ube has, and smokes coming down onto B site, preventing the push. User ID already onto site, but gets picked off by the wall bang spray from Llama.
Great utility coming out right now from Ube. And just a little bit of positioning right here. Both teams trying to catch each other out, not wanting to fully commit, not wanting to be seen. Spike now backing out over towards Fountain. They might try and rotate this over A, but there's a double anchor here.
Revealing area.
I don't think they know anybody is over onto A. They decide better of it, going over back to B, but Risky manages to catch out Pippi. TLC now. Spike
Yeah.
left down at long.
I mean, smoke's coming in from Seagun, preventing
30 seconds left.
site from defender spawn there. But they're already onto site. That smoke isn't gonna help.
I really like that TLC is holding down this anchor. They're not willing to fully rotate. They know that they're at worst
10 seconds
evenly
left.
matched.
Slots have less than 10 seconds to get this plant down. And Bill Real with the operator takes down Seagun. They're not gonna have enough time for this plant here.
Player standing.
They'll reel the quick peeks, managing to catch 2 and Risky with an extra in the bonus time right there. Just solidifying that eco advantage a little bit more.
Honestly, if I was Sloths right now, I'd be calling for a timeout. This is getting a little dicey for me, you know? 3 rounds for TLC, giving them that lead giving that 4-round lead. This would be a time to call the timeout, to try and bolster your team back up and prevent this from snowballing into a win.
Here.
Ooh, the shot by Valreal, but misses Kibu's head there.
Just barely a miss.
Out of my way.
We have knives
The
coming out from
blade
user
form.
ID. Does manage to catch Hein over on A, but there's still 2 more and the off to contend with here on A.
Ooh, did that tag?
Ooh. Playing in the smoke, dancing,
The
happy
blind
feet.
smoke.
Llama trying to suss it out. User ID. This could be a huge right
Spike
click.
planted.
Meanwhile,
Spike
on
does
site,
get planted.
Ube
Ube with
catches
his
2.
bulldog! With the bulldog nonetheless.
I love the bulldog. Ube throwing away the op. I like that play. I think here you just kind of have to try and take guns away if you can. You're a little bit outgunned at this point, and then we have Yato closing it out for the attackers here. I like throwing away the op. You can see Pippi was going to go look for it right there.
Yep.
So you know you're going into this next round here with the eco advantage.
Yeah, and
I guess-
Slots able to stop the snowball round, especially with that last sheriff kill there. Yato with playing with full confidence.
Yeah, Yato has just been absolutely decimating faces today, so definitely want to see more on the sheriff and marshal here for Yato. The taps are on, but here we have.
Nowhere!
Ooh, the
little bit
recon
of-
bolt.
Oh, that's massive.
The recon bolt comes out, catches Valreal, but doesn't. The Hunter's Fury only tags him once and doesn't get the kill.
Not quite enough, but it did its job. It bought some space here. Hein going down over into showers, but we have a huge flank coming out from Risky from behind. They have no idea, and the slowdown from Ube is absolutely massive.
Yeah, the smoke's coming out.
Smoke's coming
Oh
out.
man,
Shooting
Ube's
Risky.
smoke. And Valreal picks up an op kill there. I don't think they realize Risky's behind them right now. Yato just standing out in the open.
And there's one pick. The Roomba going over into Lamps, trying to finish out. Yep, and there's the information. Seagun is going to get collapsed on right here. Can you get a kill out of it? No, Ube with the wall bang there, closing that one out. They're 2 wins away from closing out this series.
Yeah, Risky with the amazing flank coming in from behind, lurking. I also love the lurk in Ube's smoke there, just throwing off the timing, not giving them the realization that somebody's behind. And just once that smoke clears, Risky able to pick up that kill onto Yato. Definitely pincering Slots into a tough spot there, as we saw Seagun trying to fight for his life. At the end, but unfortunately loses to Ube.
Okay.
And Ube's utility. Ooh! Belreal immediately said, "No, I don't like you jumping. Sit down."
No, yeah. Be humble, please.
Oh, did that put the op on the other side of the fence?
Oh, no.
Oh no, that's massive. What?
But Risky grabs another kill. Seagun trades it out. I don't think that they really wanted that operator.
That's a massive pick right here. Now it's a slow play push over into B. Staring down this op is absolutely terrifying. Trying to see if they can get an angle, a little bit of information here.
Especially with those smokes coming in from Ube, making the push so hard. Yato makes a valiant effort, but loses to Belreal's operator there.
Pine on the flank, managing to catch out, excuse me, Seagun.
Match point.
And we have match point coming up here, 12-7. What do you think? What do you think Sloth need to do here to try and keep the stream alive?
I think right now, knowing that Belreal has the operator, they need to, they have the numbers advantage, they have the duelist advantage. They need to play a little bit more aggressively on the site where Belreal isn't playing. They can't play into that op, and it's looking like they're going to try again here. Pushing onto that B site. That was their ticket there, trying to push onto that B site as aggressively as they could. User ID able to trade it out though, giving them a fighting chance. But Risky.
Risky holding down the angle, going for the aggressive showstopper, not managing to catch anybody out, paying the price. Yato with the running head tap with the Marshall. Ube with
Pippi Lobby with 27 HP. Seagun able to pick up a kill on Llama, and now it's a 2v1 for the Sloths here.
Spike planted.
They were able to make that aggressive push onto A site despite Belreal with that operator, and I think that's, the fact that they were able to turn it around with lesser guns makes it, is giving Sloths this fighting chance right now. Ooh.
This is dangerous territory. Pippi, one shot, but manages to get the timing.
Positioning. That was absolutely fantastic positioning by Pippi. I don't think Ube was expecting somebody to be holding that close angle there. You could see Ube smoking off A short, not allowing defenders from looking into that angle there. But Pippi, smart read, grabbing that off angle and picking up that kill. And the Sloths keep it alive.
Let's fly.
Sloths keep it alive. One more round going into round number 21 here. A little bit of gun trading here going out for Sloths, trying to figure out who is going to take the classic here. Slow push going up into Hookah.
Yeah, Recon Bolt doesn't quite catch anyone. Llama hiding into the in the rafters there. Rafters. The tube.
TLC's sniffed this one out though. They already have 3. They've been playing 3 on defense on A. They're already set up 3 over onto B. KJ Util is pretty much gone now. So they should have a quick push over there. Belreal does have knives available, but immediately goes down. User ID was there for it.
Now they're hunting Hind down, you know,
Yikes.
and user ID finds him. Ube and Llama trades out, making it a 3v3. Great defense coming in from TLC there. Oh,
Ooh, risky. User ID,
Yato.
even with the information, was not able to catch it out. Yato throwing out the showstopper
One
here,
enemy
but making a
remaining.
lot of noise.
risky!
One enemy remaining.
And Yato with 2, but the grenades! Oh, the big brain booster pack to get out, but Risky wins it out!
That was a great grenade, too.
That was amazing. Yato booster pack out of the grenade though. Those are some pretty quick moves. But Risky's a monster with the way he played.
Oh, absolutely. In both games, playing 2 different agents just absolutely cracked here.
So crazy, Risky with 35 kills and 10 deaths. I mean, we all saw it. Just a fantastic gameplay coming out of TLC. Not to say slots, you know, there was some pretty nice headshots, martial headshots coming in from Yato, user ID with the picks, and honestly, C-Gun, you know, the smokes, the info coming in from Pippi Lobby, they played really well coming into this half here. It, you know, it almost felt like the rounds were trading out half the time. It did not seem like it was a 13-8 game. What do you think, Zader?
Yeah, I mean, every round really came down to the wire. It always came down to either a 1v1 or just a few seconds left on the spike. It wasn't. I mean, the score says 8-13, but it felt way closer than that. I
Way
think,
closer.
you know, even looking at the scoreboard, obviously Risky popping off, but the amount of just utility and the amount of presence that everybody had in this game, it didn't really feel like anybody, you know, was lacking or anybody was out of position all the time. It was extremely close. Everyone was kind of neck and neck the entire time. This is fantastic series to watch.
Yeah, I love how each player, you know, had their different ways of playing. Like, you would think Risky's on the flank, and then the next round it would be Hein and Ube, of course, with the tried and true lineups. We saw it, we loved it, and we wanted to see more of it. So thank you, Ube, for, you know, giving us a show on the brim, on bind. Honestly, the smokes coming out from Ube prevented the aggressive push that we expected to see from the triple duelist composition. So props to TLC for grabbing that win out.
And TLC is going to be the winner of the 3rd place in the Happy Valentine's tournament.
Yeah, and here we have the TLC captain, Velreal, Fred. Welcome, and how do you feel coming out of this win here?
It was fun. I mean, we came into the tournament just looking to have fun. I think everyone knows we were super last minute. We had like 2 games of unrated to practice on, and even this week we're just like, I'm busy. Okay, cool. We'll see you on Saturday.
So,
Yeah.
oh yeah, go ahead.
Just despite that, I'm glad to have played and have assembled such an amazing squad. Like, shout out to everyone: Gilles, Llama, Hein, Risky. Amazing people. Vibes were always through the roof. Love them lots. Yeah.
So I know
Nice.
last week we talked, you talked about, you know, ensuring the good vibes of your team. You know, what did you guys think, you know, coming into this tournament, or coming into this last match of the tournament here? Like, what were some things that you guys did to ensure that you guys had the right mindset for the win?
Oh, all we really talked about was just have fun. I mean, unfortunately, we couldn't make it to the grand finals. That being said, we didn't put in any less effort going into this last little best of 3. But honestly, the biggest thing that we just had going for us was having fun and making sure we're just playing to our strengths. I mean, you can see Gilles coming out with the Brimstone again with the lineup
Yeah.
combined. So definitely playing to our strengths, making sure we're on our comfort picks regardless of the map. And yeah, always
I-
just having fun, right? Positive
Yeah.
vibes. Hell yeah.
Zader, do you have anything you'd like to ask Velreal?
Yeah, so I mean, you said that y'all didn't really have a whole lot of time to kind of practice with each other, and you like the comfort picks and everything. Did y'all just kind of gel together? Like, did y'all have an IGL? Anybody calling anything, or were y'all just kind of like, hey, we're gonna do this, we're gonna call them out, and just vibe with it?
Yeah, our IGL was risky considering he is the highest ranked player out of all of
Okay.
us, being the Radiant out of a bronze and 3 golds at the moment. But we were really lucky because despite the lack of practice, we all played a role which supported everyone really well, with Hein being the main information gatherer, Risky fragging out, Gilles with the smokes, and then both Trent and I being the flex picks, me being like duelist / sentinel, and Hein with Llama doing whatever he really wants to do, either the sky or the killjoy that you saw today. Yeah, I'm just glad that we gelled pretty well. Even in VC, we're just hanging out. I know the Breeze game, you saw us having a little rave dance at the beginning of the match. So yeah, we're just hang out, yeah, having fun.
That's awesome to hear, and that's something that we love to see. One thing I want to say is, Hein has quite the reputation for that knife fight. How did you feel, coming into the first round each time with the knife fight? You guys seem pretty confident there.
Oh yeah, after the first half on Breeze, we were like, okay, Hein got this, and he clutched it up for us again.
He totally
Uh,
did.
That man's is amazing with that knife. That's why he plays KO, right? Yeah.
But he met his match with Kivu. Was there any comms in his losses both times to Kivu coming into bind?
No, Hein likes to keep to himself. Usually he talks when it's a sus joke that's been set up for him, or he's just saying someone's been hit for how much, but
I
yeah.
thought you were saying that Hein was the one that tells the sus jokes, not that that you guys are setting him up. But
No,
I
it,
see.
it gets set up by everyone, and he just like comes in with it. Yeah, especially with my Dragon Vandal, I don't think I need to say it. Yeah.
Very
That's
nice.
great.
Very nice.
Nice.
I think at one point you guys also called for a timeout, right? That was your team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We called a timeout because Risky's food came in, so he wanted to grab
Oh!
it.
I'm dead. I was like,
I don't know if you noticed, but he was chilling in spawn for a little bit of it. That's just him munching away before he joined up with us. So you can-
Oh.
I mean,
yeah.
we couldn't tell because you played the Raze, you have the booster pack, you have the mobility. We couldn't tell his pauses. from his
Yeah,
day.
I mean the thing is, he's like, yeah, his pauses were definitely him munching, and you can tell like he popped off, the
Yeah.
latter half of the game just because he had some energy in him. He had some food, so
So you're saying
Yeah.
prior to that he was just starved?
he was. Oh yeah, coming into the second game, he was just like, "Yo, we gotta win this fast. I'm hungry." I'm like, "Okay." Cool."
What a great motivator he had.
Oh, 100%. I mean, considering that he almost hit a 40, he was at 35. At the
Oh,
last
yeah.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely our carry of the tournament, but we thank you, Risky, for having us on your shoulders. We appreciate it. Hopefully, you have a good dinner, sir.
I mean, while Risky popped off, like, you guys did really well too. Like, Llama with the perfect setup on B, able to get, like, I remember that round with 2 headshots on the classic there. And Hein, just creeping up from behind, the perfect flashes. Each player, I think, did really well, including yourself.
Oh yeah. I don't know why, but today I was more confident to go on the op. That's usually my go-to gun. But
Mhm.
yeah, I think it's just because it was the second weekend. We kind of knew what we were going into, and we knew that we were going to be going against John. Like we didn't have a lot of. I mean, he kind of went hard on us the Icebox game last week, so we're like, okay, sure, we'll just try and deal with him. But luckily enough, he wasn't too much of a like problem for us to deal with, for lack of better vocabulary. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
everyone meshing really well. And then comms were amazing, and as well as the IGL from the Risky, amazing callouts, amazing.
Yeah. Did it feel good to get revenge back onto slots after losing on Icebox there? Did it feel good?
I don't know. Maybe. It's the thing is, we played 3 different teams. The 3 times we played against them. I think, yeah, there was a new sub
I
on
mean-
the Sunday, and then there was 2 new people today. I'm like, okay. Let's
You
treat
played
it
against
very
them
good.
before. There was only one new person.
Oh yeah, 1 new person each
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
still
except
still
for
a
the-
different
Yeah,
way.
it's still a different
'cause
team.
It was like a 4v5 and then it was a 5v5 with a new
Yeah.
player.
Oh yeah, 100%. But yeah, props to Sloths. Put up, like, even the 4v5 on Breeze. We were kind of scared, like, oh no, we're not doing as well as we thought we should be doing. in the
With the
5v4.
4v5. Yeah, because you guys
Yeah.
chose Breeze. I thought I would be
Yeah.
seeing some like crazy strats come out because wait, so why did you guys choose Breeze? When most people typically don't want to choose Breeze.
Oh, well, for me, I like playing the new maps because everyone hates them. And usually people get into the mindset of, oh, it's this map. I'm going to hate it. This is happening because of this. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to play it out. Who cares about the fact that it's a new map? I'm in a better mental versus the opponents, but that's just me. But in terms of the maps that we picked for this best of 3, that's just everyone's collective agreement with the maps that we're comfortable with. Yeah, plus lineups, so
Yes.
find the name of it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, do you guys have any more questions or comments to make?
No, outside of, just I love the mind game on that Breeze pick that you were trying to instill onto the slots. I think it kind of worked a little bit,
Yeah, as well as Heinz 4K at the first round. That definitely
Yeah.
did a little bit, hopefully.
Congratulations on the win and thank you for all of the plays.
Thank you, and thank you again for hosting the tournament. Rue, appreciate it. Love you lots.
Thank you for joining. Well, there we have it from Team 4. Oh wait, if I DC him, well, goodbye, Fred.
Goodbye.
Wait, I always accidentally almost kick them out from the server. I think that's a kick from server and not a kick from voice
Yes.
call, right? Yeah, see, that's why I didn't do it.
You should just move them into their own little voice and they're like, oh.
And just be like, don't even say bye to them. I'm just like,
No.
wow. Damn, I didn't know Linus had this side to her. Oh my goodness. We're finding something new today. Well, that wraps it up for our Happy Valentine's tournament. Thank you all for coming and participating. And wait, where did Linus go?
Sorry, my camera just decides to
I was-
turn it off and on.
I know.
Yeah.
It's okay. Maybe
When I
just
alt
work.
tab, sometimes it changes.
It messes up. I was like, wait a
Yep.
minute. I'm closing up by myself. Wait, Brown, come back here too. What the heck? Come
Yeah.
on, do quick shout outs because I did
Why-
show some
why-
shout outs before. What?
Why do I need to come back?
Why not?
Because you
I'm ready.
casted.
Because-
I'm in my comfy blanket.
Oh,
in the
okay.
dark.
Oh, never
I have
mind.
a blanket too.
Oh, you're sitting on a blanket too. Dang. What you call it? I did some quick shout outs for
Yeah. Shout out to
Chelsea.
all the players on each team. They popped off. It was so
Ooh.
fun to watch. Surprisingly, we didn't see a Yoru.
I thought someone was gonna pick the Yoru, and even
Yeah.
Seth didn't pick the Yoru even though he wanted to pick the Yoru. I was so confused. Why did no one pick the Yoru? Like,
No one
I don't
did.
like him. I don't like the changes. But
I don't like the changes either, but yeah, it's meta.
I just expected something. No one brought
Yeah,
it up to the table.
You would think that given the diverse roster of the slots, they have a lot of Yoru mains on there, and they in the case of the first game, I mean going for Sova was probably a good pick for the the information. So I don't mind that too much. We see him on the Sova, but just imagine none of these players like playing the patch before this tourney, and you just send in a running Yoru. Like you really can't tell. I would have loved to see it in high elo play. I mean, we don't really see it too much since the patch just came out. So all the other tourneys are the old patch. I would have loved to see someone shoot a fake Yoru clone from like as an immortal player, and then see them.
Yeah.
Wow, so you're
I
just
was so
targeting these. I mean, we have it from Risky saying that he was thinking about flashing his whole team on Breeze, which I think I would have appreciated it, but not at the same time. Yeah. Well, like
We've seen that moment before. I don't know which two teams it was, but it was like two players were backside on bind on one of the round robin games, and then some Sky Flash came in, and then Sky destroyed everyone. So it wasn't even a 1v1, it was just like someone third wheeled the battle with the Sky Flash and everyone was blinded.
Isn't that
I
what
don't remember
typically
which game.
happens though? It's always a third wheel that always messes things up. Let's be real here. Yeah, so besides the players, or I guess I was gonna do shoutouts for streamers. I was like just debating about the order of things. If you guys did not know, our casters are also streamers. I know Zader said that he doesn't stream that often, but Linus, who goes by Awesome Linus,
Yes.
and also Brown Soul Star, awesome. Wait, why do I just exclamation point casters? So these are our lovely casters that also John was a caster, but then he got moved on to be a sub for the team. So there's that too, and he has been trying to come back to streaming. These are their Twitch handles, user ID, dropping the links in the chat. I believe all of TLC are streamers. I dropped their links earlier, but we can always drop them again. And we have a few more streamers from from Instigators. I believe it's Monkey and also Byung. They both stream, so if you guys are interested, you can check them out. I think there are more streamers on their team. I'm just not sure which ones are and which ones aren't. Those two I know for sure, just because I caught them while they were practicing their strats against the Cowboys. And for the Cowboys, only Sleepy, I believe, streams, but he used to. So if you are interested in any of those players, feel free to check them out. Thank you so much for everyone that joined. Thank you for the casters yet again. I loved having both of you back, or not really Brown back, but you know, Brown's always here. But I loved having
I
Linus
don't
back.
have a choice but to be here. I don't even get paid to be here. I'm just here.
Do you think
Honest-
any of us
Actually, I take that back. I did get paid because I actually went to see Rue in person all the way across the country. And I
There
did
you
actually
go.
get ice cream and a drink from user ID. Very nice.
Nice.
I don't drink, but I got a drink. So
And he got drunk. Or tipsy,
Ooh.
technically. I don't know if he got drunk.
tipsy maybe.
He definitely got tipsy
With one drink.
with a few sips.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of strong though, too, because we went to the roastery, the Starbucks roastery in the city.
Ah.
Yeah. And then so they actually like do some mixed drinks. They're not always open, but I think, or they closed because of COVID and then they opened up again, and then I was like,
Mm-hmm.
so we were like, oh, Brown, why don't you try this out? And then Brown, I think, discovered that he doesn't like a certain type of alcohol. I don't remember which one he had.
Rum.
Okay, yeah.
No, it was a
Is-
rum.
It was,
Yeah.
Is it because it was
it's a
like
dark one,
super
yeah.
sweet?
I think it's because of the burn.
Yeah, this is the sweetness.
Ah.
I think it was the burn. Yeah.
Burn.
Which is pretty
Yeah.
funny because I like rum.
I like rum too.
Oh, okay.
Kraken was one of my favorite rums out there, but it's
Oh,
definitely
Kraken.
sweet now.
Oh, yeah. Oh my
Yeah, it's a little
God.
too sweet for me. But I'm definitely more of a gin person.
Does gin have a taste to it?
It tastes like pine trees, or as
It's
somebody likes to
flowery,
call it,
earthy.
an air freshener.
Yeah.
Once.
Yeah,
I just
people
didn't
like to say air freshener.
Yeah, I like didn't really feel like it had a taste to it. To be honest, like I only had it once, like gin and tonic, like but maybe it was just the gin that I had, and then I never went back to try.
Yeah, I like the taste of pine trees. I know it sounds weird, but I'm from the Pacific Northwest, so it tastes like
Yeah.
nostalgia to me. But I totally
Ah.
understand why people wouldn't want to eat pine cones or drink pine.
I mean, if you like foresty scents, I can see why.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Whatchamacallit? Where did I leave off to? Oh yeah, and Zeder. Thank you for
Yes.
joining us so last minute. I'm so sorry for messaging you like this, but feel free to join us on the next tournament whenever I host another tournament. If you are free, I will probably reach out
Yeah.
at that point in time. A little less last minute, I hope.
Yeah, no, that'd be awesome. I definitely appreciate Browntool for reaching out to me, and like I said, the opportunity to come over here and cast with the lovely Lioness, and
Thank
for
you.
you to be such a gracious host and let me be here. So I had a lot of fun with this. Thank y'all.
I had a lot of fun casting with you too, Zader.
Can I just mention that Zader has many fans? If you look at the chat, he's got a lot of caster fans there.
He does.
So he's a famous guy. Y'all gotta
I
him
saw
up
some
for more
people.
casting opportunities. Get a whole entourage with him.
Yeah, the boosted e-celeb status.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Okay, well, I guess that's it for us. I don't know if you guys have any recommendations for anyone to raid.
I have a recommendation for you to host another tourney, which is League related because you've been saying that a couple of times, and you also stream League. So if we just put up a preemptive poll that I'm gonna set up right now and see if Rue should host a League tourney, yes or no. Fill it out. Just saying.
I would host a League tourney if I can find the casters for a League tourney. Yeah,
I know a caster
for
for League. Yeah, I can get you a caster for League if needed.
Whoa. Okay.
So
Well,
just let me know. I can make the introduction. I know somebody who can do a League.
okay. That's one caster down. Sounds
Yeah.
good. Goddamn. Okay. I am willing.
You getting the connections? Let's go.
True. It's always when you do events like this, more connections the better.
Yes. I can also. I think he also has a reel, so I can send you his League reel, his casting reel.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna attempt to make videos out of the games from this tournament. But that is a TBD. Whatever. This poor production crew.
This is what happens when the production crew is Rue, leader, organizer, and then Brown, shoutcaster, video editor, publisher, Twitter manager, mod. need help with Brown. Help with Brown.
Color picker.
I'll put my Streamlabs donate link somewhere.
True. Can we?
Honestly, I don't even know how we survived.
We don't.
I think we need more help.
We do.
Well, we'll put out more opportunities. No problem.
Yeah. If you do ever have somebody for League, I just sent you his casting reels. Let me know. I'll reach out to him. I'll make the intro for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Maybe the next one will be League. Who knows?
Ooh.
I just found Valorant easier to host. That's all. Yeah.
Do we want to raid Valorant?
I guess so, right? Because we are on Valorant, so
I was told this is a 30-minute process that you have here.
it's because
No problem. I don't
when-
get paid enough for this. No problem.
It's because when I start reading, someone always comes in to talk, and then I'm like, wow, and I get super excited, and then I go on a tangent a little bit, and then that's what ends up being 30 minutes, while I'm also finding someone else. Yeah. Some stuff happened to me at work, but my boyfriend was right next to me, and then I forgot that he was right next to me, so then I started telling the story of what happened, and he totally didn't stop me because he was like, oh, I just wanted to hear you get excited and talk about it. And I was like, I was speed running through my story because I thought you weren't there.
Aww.
Oh.
And then I was like, why am I telling this story? I'm like, I could have just gone and showered and gone to sleep. Yeah. It's like
one thing
Yeah.
I want to note. If Pawan, if you're watching, hello. Just if he's there.
If he has to be there.
Is that?
If anything, I'll just clip it and then send the clip for him. Be like, I did it.
We do like that. Who do we go to?
I sent you a DM suggestion.
Okay, 1 sec.
I'm gonna head out. Thank you for inviting me to cast for the tournament. I'm going to go on my Lost Ark rampage. But no.
I know you're gonna start stream. We could just raid you, you know.
I know. Are you streaming?
No.
Are you?
No, not yet. I'm gonna grab some food before I go. Before I start. I'll stream
Time to
later
stall.
tonight, but not yet.
Okay, thank you, Linus.
Yeah, thank you.
Take care, Linus.
Bye. Okay, then I'll pop out of Discord and then I will. We go back to the Valorant scene. Okay, while I look at my DMs. Wahoo!
Oh yes, yeah.
I'm gonna pop out as well. Thank you again for the
Thank
opportunity. It was
you.
a ton of fun.
Thank you so much. See you.
Thank you,
later.
Zayder.
Alrighty, have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.
Sleepy is definitely very against me hosting. Whoa, wait, wait a minute. Are those 5 votes yours? Whoa, that's crazy.
But what?
I said, are those 5 votes yours for the hosting league tourney?
I don't know what that Sova was. I'm so sorry.
No.
I was like,
Should I
that
vote?
would've been
Should I vote
crazy.
yes?
You might as well. I would have been like, that is crazy.
Okay, Sassy's gonna play next.
I think I'm voting yes for it. I know nothing about League. All I know is the event planning of ARAM tourneys. I still don't understand how that works. Other than money and turret and Timbers.
Timbers is actually pretty lit, but here. I might toss on this ad real quick while I listen to this streamer. Let's see. She's hosting customs right now.
Who was
Huh.
that? Did they get off?
Oh.
Guys, I
Oh, she's
want to know who
hosting
that
them.
was.
Yeah.
They weren't even in Discord. We could have talked. We could have had fun.
Poggers?
Oh, you're hosting with
No, I
anything.
need that.
don't-
I need to
was
relax.
that?
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe time to relax too. Okay, so there's a 1-minute ad
Please,
running,
It's killing
and then
me.
afterwards we can go and raid.
Okay, remember there's a 1.5 minute delay, so
I do.
don't just click raid and say bye because
No, I let it go down. I let it time down.
But once you click raid, then it goes to the raid.
No,
So
I know.
that's the
No,
other
but
one.
when you
It comes
slash
up
raid,
after
you can let it. It'll like
Yeah,
10
yeah,
seconds
yeah.
down, and then yeah, and then it
Yeah.
takes another like what, like another minute or like 30+ seconds for it to raid.
She just auto-balanced it, so...
It's like a minute.
Yeah, so I was like, oh.
You have to say bye and then wait 30 seconds and then do slash raid.
Yeah, but our timer for the delay is 90 seconds. So
anyone on my team.
Yeah, so 30 seconds after you say bye,
well, I'm saying bye
then you
now.
do slash raid.
Does that
See,
not
this
work?
is why this is why this takes 30 minutes.
Okay, but you're saying that there's a freaking delay. Bye.
There's a
Do I for journey?
KW.
Check out all the awesome streamers.
I try so hard to be
We'll
mod.
back to-
Then again, I'm not here like 90% of the time because you stream at like you don't even stream at like ungodly hours. You stream at pretty decent hours. I just don't stay
now,
up.
in
so-
comparison to before. Let's
Yeah.
go back to this. Yeah, I used to stream like really weird hours, and then now I'm like on a decent time.
A pretty decent time. I think.
I try really hard, but then also it's because John's sleep schedule like affects the time that I'm streaming. Like my inner degen wants to stay up late, but then I would also like to be a human that sees the sun, not when they're going to sleep.
Mhm.
But here I am going to
Yes.
sleep and the sun is coming out.
Yes. Fair enough. It's always a sign when the sun goes up in the background. Hey, bye.
It's loading. It doesn't say. It doesn't go by right away. Happy Val. Oh wait. Here, we'll end it with the